This is how much I made my first 3 months selling on Etsy with print on demand. Hi people, I'm Tianna. I started my Etsy shop this year to build an income from home. On this channel, I'm going to be documenting my entire journey, the wins, the losses, the behind the scenes with 100% transparency. I'm doing all this while being a full-time student and a mom of 2. So if you're trying to build an income online while literally managing just like regular life at the same time, this is the area for you, so welcome. In this video today, I'm going to show you all of my Etsy stats for my first 3 months. So what worked, what didn't work, all the numbers, the revenue, the orders, literally everything from my Etsy dashboard. Okay, so here we are in my Etsy dashboard where we're going to literally break down everything. So I opened my shop officially on February 26th, so I literally cannot go back further than that, but I actually didn't list my first listing until March 6th. That's why you see a little spike in the visits here, which was literally me checking to make sure everything was good. Over the course of my first month, so February 26th to March 31st, I got 100 visits. Again, some of these were me, but I got 100 visits. If we go to the orders tab, I had no orders. It is what it is. So my conversion rate is 0%, revenue is 0%. So yeah, I didn't have any orders my first month. I posted my first listing on the 6th and I ended my first month with 36 listings. I did though, as you can see down here, I did get 5 favorites. So I had some people favorite my items, which was a little bit, reassuring. So my strategy this month was to create listings that were high search, low competition. So that's what I did. I would create a bunch of different designs, whether it was trending designs, whether it was designs that I thought looked good, whether it was designs I found inspiration just from out in the world or on Pinterest. I would just create a bunch of designs based off of keywords that were high search, low competition. So kind of fit it into that keyword. And that's what I had listed. So yeah, I had 36 listings by the end of the month. I had 5 favorites, which was nice to know because people were starting to like at least what the designs were, but I didn't have any orders as of yet. I also want to say that I did start ads. So before you can start ads, you have to wait 15 days of your shop being open. So I waited those 15 days and I opened my ads as soon as I could. And I started it at the max, which at the time was, I think for me, I had like $1 a day for a bit, but I did it at the max just to get my stuff out there to see what people were liking and what they weren't, so I can get some feedback on how things were going so I can know where to go from there. I also want to say that I am not selling t-shirts, nor am I selling mugs or candles or some of those common things that people sell on Etsy. So because of that, it didn't really make sense for a family member to buy something or a friend to buy something from me to kind of help me get that first sale or those first sales. Okay, so let's go on to April now. So in April, as you can see, I had 337 visits, with my highest day being 33 visits and my lowest day being just 1 visit. I did have, again, ads running for every single one of these days the entire time. I had my first and second order this month, which was honestly so exciting. It was so exciting that someone ordered from me knowing that I didn't have any reviews, nor did I even have any sales yet. So I got my first order on April 3rd, which is technically within 30 days of me putting my first listing up, but that was pretty cool. I was so excited. And not only that, they actually ordered my largest and most expensive product variant for my products. So when we go to the revenue, you'll see what I'm talking about, but I had a very huge spike in my revenue for that day. And then I also got my second sale near the end of the month, so on April 29th. My conversion rate for the month was 0.6%, which, because I'm starting out, I'm not really looking too much at my conversion rate, but that will be one thing hopefully one day that I'll be focused on increasing. And my revenue for the month is $136.50. By the way, I'm Canadian, so my shop is in Canadian. That's why you see my values here in Canadian. Put a conversion on the screen for what that is approximately in US. But yeah, I am in Canadian. So my first month, I had $136.50 in revenue. That one day sale, I had $105, guys, for that sale. Like, are you kidding me? Like my very first sale, like without any reviews on my page, without any sales, someone ordered something for $105. And then I also had a sale near the end of the month that was $31.50. The person that ordered on this day actually didn't end up, I forgot to run the daily sales, so I didn't have any sales running, nor did they use a code for like a favorite or abandoned cart. And the person at the end, they got a smaller item as well as they did use a coupon, that's why it's less, but So I got 2 sales for the month of April. As you can see down here, I also got 13 item favorites, so that's more than last month, which is good. Someone followed my shop. It was actually the person that ordered first. After ordering and leaving a review, she followed my shop. And moving on to reviews, she left a review, so I got my very first review. It was 5 stars, and she also included a photo, which was just honestly so amazing. Okay, and going on to the 3rd month for my first 3 months on Etsy, we have May. Okay, so things started to pick up a little bit more here. Honestly, it was a little bit overwhelming, but I had 713 visits. As you can see, my highest visit day was 52 visits in a day, and my lowest visit day was, I think, 4 visits. This month I had 15 orders, guys. 15 orders. Like, it may not seem a lot to you, but I was literally losing my mind. I am selling higher ticket products, so I feel like people aren't buying it as quickly, or it makes it a little bit of a harder decision to buy something a little more expensive than it is to buy something cheaper. So I'm like so grateful for like every single order. There's actually a period of time, as you can see here, where I got 6 orders in a row, like 6 daily orders in a row, which was like crazy to me. And 2 of those days I got 2 orders in a day, as well as on May 25th I got 3 orders in one day. Like, for me, this was like mind blowing. I remember like freaking out, like already like 6 orders in a day, like 6 daily orders. I was like, what? And then I got 3 orders in one day. Like, that was amazing. But I was still running ads here. When it comes to how much I was spending on ads, it did fluctuate a lot. If you want to know more details on that, let me know, because I did journal everything down for what I was doing. My conversion rate was 2.1%, which I think the standard in e-commerce is 1 to 3%, so I'm actually super happy with this. But like I said, this is something I'll focus on more once I go on. Got 3 reviews this month, which I was super proud about. 45 item favorites. Like, people were really liking some of the stuff, and they were liking what was already selling quite a bit. And my revenue for the month was $905.05. Again, this is Canadian, with my lowest order day being $0, as you can see at the beginning and in between, and then my highest order day being $197.75 Canadian. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do like a custom search from the beginning up until the end of May. And so this is what I had my first 3 months, just as an overview. So March, 100 visits, April, 337 visits, May, 713 visits. Orders, I had 0 in March, 2 in April, and 15 in May. My conversion rate overall was 1.5%, with 0% in March, 0.6% in April, and then 2.1% in May. And my revenue for the 3 months was $1,041.55, with $0 in March, $136.50 in April, and then $905 with 5 cents in May. I do want to say that in May, things definitely got a little bit overwhelming. People a lot talk about like how to list and how to create designs, but people don't really talk about what to do, especially with print on demand, like after you get a sale and what that process looks like. So it was honestly a little bit overwhelming. And then having like an influx of orders, like managing multiple orders at a time, reaching out to customers, making sure the personalization is okay. So if you want me to talk about that, let me know, and I will kind of go in depth of what happens after you get an order with print on demand. All my products were sold through Printify. Like I said, I'm not selling t-shirts or mugs or candles. If you want to know what I'm selling, keep tuned, because I will make a video on what product I'm selling and why I'm selling it. But after these 3 months, I could really see what was working, whether it's based off of views, favorites, or sales. So I did try to make more of what was working, but keep in mind, I am very busy, honestly. Like, I'm super busy, so I was able to make as many designs as I would have liked. Just in case I didn't say, I ended March with 36 listings. I ended April with 69 listings, and I ended May with 86 listings. Like I said, I haven't been able to put much time into it as I would have liked and kind of capitalize on what's working. June is almost coming to an end, so if you'd like to see another update with when June ends and how June went for me, let me know. Each month on this channel, I'm going to be doing an overview of how I performed in the past month. So if that's something you're interested in seeing, please consider liking and subscribing. And if you've made it to this point in this video, I want to get to know you. So please leave a white heart if you're new to Etsy and you maybe haven't made an account yet or haven't started listing, a yellow heart if you're in the beginnings, like along with me, and an orange heart if you're like a seasoned Etsy seller and you know all the details that I don't. But otherwise, thank you for watching. Bye, people.